So I remember in the early 80s, I sat down one day and I made my goals in life. And I put professional, physical, spiritual, family, social. And next to professional, I wrote down a bunch of goals. And one of them was I want to be a single author, have a book on disorders of the liver. So I burnt the midnight oil. I stopped playing tennis, which was my passion back then. There was no such thing as Google. I had to go to the Countway Medical Library, which has the largest collection of medical books in the world, and go to the basement and the sub-basement and dig up the original articles published in 1970. And then I wrote the preface, I wrote an introduction, table of contents, and then I wrote 3 chapters. And then I sent it to 5 publishers. And 4 of them said, thank you very much, but we're not interested. We already have a major textbook in hepatology. And the 5th one, from actually New York, wrote back and said, Sanjiv, I really like your writing style. I'd like to come to Boston and take you out for lunch. So I'm thrilled, and we sit down, we go to Legal Seafood in Boston for lunch. And as I'm sitting down, he says, we're not interested in your book. So I said, you're kidding. You came all the way from New York to take me out to lunch and tell me that. And he said, but we like your writing style. And we'd like you to write or edit a book on gastrointestinal pathophysiology, which will be taught all over America to second-year medical students. So I had this saying, I don't know if Deepak had said it or one of my uncles had said it, in every adversity is the seed of greatest success. And I said to myself, I'm going to get 2 books. I'm still going to get my Disorders of the Liver published by a good publisher, and I'm going to edit a second GI textbook of pathophysiology. And then I invited a colleague of mine, Roger May. He used to be at the Mass General, and I said, Roger, you and I will edit the book, and we'll invite the entire Boston mafia in GI at Children's Hospital, New England Medical Center, Peter Benbriger, Beth Israel Deaconess, and so on. And we did that. Edison was once asked, how did it feel to fail with the incandescent bulb 9,999 times? He said, I didn't fail. I discovered 9,999 ways in which it doesn't work. When he was 57, his company burned down. His factory burned down. And a lot of people commiserated with him. And he said, why are you doing that? All my mistakes have been burnt, and now I can start anew. So it's really your attitude. I think we were very fortunate, Deepak and I, that those values were instilled in us when we were young.